Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I hope you're all doing super well. As you can tell, I'm in a completely different setting than I normally am, and I haven't moved yet. I'm just in my roommate's room. She is home for the weekend, and I asked her if I could film some of my content in here this weekend, and she said yes. So I'm just getting my makeup done quickly, and then I'll have to do some of that. But before I get started for work on the day, I do want to run down and get myself a coffee. I think I need to go to Lost Draft because it's they open at 7, and I think every other place around here on Sundays is like 8 or 8:30, and I also want to get to Trader Joe's by the time it opens. So sorry if you guys can hear my voice being like completely cracky. I don't know if that's the word. I just sound like a little bit weird because I woke up at like 7:15 this morning. I don't know what is possessing me to wake up at 7:15 on a Saturday. Or no, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. Okay. But I just have a lot of stuff that I want to do. I also want to do a couple of things for my 9-to-5 job so that Monday is a little bit easier, and I've been doing that a little bit, and it's just been allowing me to like fall asleep easily on Sundays. Normally I have this like huge checklist in my head of everything I have to do this week, and because I am going on vacation, I just want to get an extra like at least half a day's work in. So we're going to be doing all of that today, in addition to popping around and doing some things. So I mentioned in my last vlog that I wanted to go to Trader Joe's, go to Kuyana, and check out a bag that looks very, very similar to something that I saw in Bergdorf's yesterday. And I definitely don't need to be buying anything. I actually just purchased something on the secondhand market that I was fixated on for a very long time. So I can't wait for those to come in, but the buyer has 7 days to ship them, and then it goes to an authenticator, and then it comes here. I'm like honestly praying that these arrive before I move out of my apartment, because that would be kind of crazy if it didn't. But yeah, super excited about that. The seller dropped the price yesterday, and I honestly just couldn't resist. It was a good chunk of money, like definitely not something that I would want to spend at this point, because I am moving and I just had to pay a broker's fee and first month's rent and like condo fees, because we have like all these things tied to our new apartment. But I really, the only reason why was because I am never, and I say never like pretty strongly, I will never be able to buy these shoes at this price point. And there is a reason. They are pretty well worn, but at the same time, I just have this mentality that like, yes, if I was spending a full price on a designer, I would really, really make sure that I am taking extra care of it. But basically in this circumstance, the person already wore them enough to break them in for me, number one. And I do have wide feet, so that's going to be a plus. And then also just kind of already make those small damages that I would otherwise kick myself for. Like my Saint Laurent sandals, I wear so much, but there's like a scuff on the toe of one of them because I tripped. And I'm like, of course that was gonna happen. They're a pair of shoes. That's just like the normal flow of things. But I just like kind of was beating myself up about it a little bit. So yeah, those damages will already be there and they'll be stretched out. So I got those, and then I'm looking at another pair where the buyer just counter offered me, and I'm like, again, such a great price, but that would be an impulsive buy because I just saw them yesterday. I didn't know that they existed. This other pair of shoes I've been looking for a really long time. So I'm just trying to decide with those. And then just for me to tell you guys what I'm doing with my makeup, because I forgot that I'm doing an updated makeup routine. We did the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is a really, really good product, especially like when I want to wear foundation. I put this on because I don't really like wearing foundation in general, especially in the summertime. And then to add a little bit of glow, I'm using the Glossier Future Dew. And what I do with this is I will put it all over my face, blend it in with a beauty blender. Normally I do this first, but I forgot. So we kind of just mix them together. And then I'll leave it glowy on the areas that I want glowy. And then I'll just put powder like in the middle of my forehead, where I just want to have like a matte sort of look. So I get a combination. And then my concealer is the Huda Beauty in 3.3 always. I will definitely be rebuying this product. It's amazing. And then for blush today, we're going to use the Rose Ink. This is like my OG product that kind of made me excited about blush. And it's just like a little cream pan. And I use the end of my beauty blender to just get in there and blend it on my cheeks. I used to do this with first a brush, and then I started using my fingers, and I was like, why did I never think to just use a beauty blender? It's so much easier. And it puts the product on so may'sely, to the point where I'm like, this looks the most natural ever. And that's why I basically only use products now that I apply, or blush products that I apply with my beauty blender. And same thing goes with like the Rare Beauty. I always put that on my skin and then I'll blend it out afterwards. But yeah, it just has like this perfect pink color too. I don't really know how to explain it, but I look a little bit sunburnt, which is the goal. And with the glow drops, I feel like it looks really pretty because it just has that sort of like, you know, no makeup look. And then to top it off, oh, I also used my brow gel. This is the Benefit one. I need to get a new one because it's like very dried out. As you guys can tell, there's like not really any product on my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to top it off with my Lash Paradise mascara. So I'll show you guys my outfit before I leave, but I'm not going to make you watch me put on my mascara. And then we're going to head off to grab a coffee and then go down to Trader Joe's and do some, you know, fun Sunday errands. I'm just realizing I forgot to put on my lip color, but I'm not sure that it's really gonna matter. So for this video that I will be doing, I am going to be, I don't know why, I just had this vision of doing a black and white video of the outfit check. And so I wanted to layer and have like different textures and lines in the outfit. I know that sounds like overly complicated, but this is what I came up with. It just took me like a really long time to do this because it's now 8:10 and I wanted to leave here at like 1:15. So it didn't take 20 minutes for me to like fully pick out this outfit, but I don't know what I've been doing. So my top is from Somewhere in Between, and Wear is spelled W-E-A-R. They have like really nice high quality clothing and the price reflects that, so just be mindful of that. But this is like a tank top I've worn a million times. And then my shorts are from Abercrombie. They're like a linen blend trouser. I actually forgot that I had these. They were in the back of my drawer, so I pulled them out yesterday when I was clearing out my closet to sell things on Poshmark. And I love these because they have the belt loops so that I could put in my little mini YSL Cassandra belt. And I'm also wearing this sweater for part of the video. I'll just drape it over my shoulders like this. And it's from Jenny Kane. I know the stripes are navy, but because it's gonna be in a black and white coloring, you're not really gonna be able to tell. And then my bag is a YSL Manhattan, just nothing with a logo on it. I just wanted to keep it gold, or like no logo at all, but I feel like I've been wearing my Arquette bag like an insane amount, so we're just switching it out with this one. And then my loafers are, again, they're white just to kind of create more like depth in the outfit and not wear like all black. So these are from Kelsey Dagger, and you'll notice that I'm not bringing, well, I didn't show you my tote bag, but I'm not bringing extra shoes. I'm wearing these to and from Trader Joe's. They are so stinking comfortable. If you're looking for a loafer that isn't going to break the bank, but you can get so much use out of, I would definitely highly recommend these. So I also just really like the white color. I feel like that's a little bit more unique. And then my watch, I feel like I always have to mention this. It's from the Coach outlet, and my boyfriend surprised me with it because he thought I would really love it. And I wear it like every single day now over my Breda watch, which is actually not available anymore. So I guess it's better for you guys too, because you could still shop this watch. And I think it's around $100. So that's amazing. This is the outfit, and I'm so excited to go to the Lost Draft and finally get some food so that I don't have to eat what you guys saw me eat in the last vlog. Okay, so we're back. Groceries are away, and I just got a delivery in. I love a super early delivery on a Sunday, and I have a slight idea of what this is, but I'm not completely positive, so we'll see. It'll kind of be a surprise for both of us. It's kind of jiggling around in the box a little bit too much to be what I thought it was. Oh no, it's them. Okay, so for anyone who followed me on TikTok or has followed me in the past or still does, I kind of made a video last season saying that I'll never wear the closed-toed Birkenstocks that like were everywhere and everyone and their mother was wearing them. I haven't seen one person, by the way, wear them this season, and that is the reason why I did not get them, because something that shoots to the top of the trends so fast like that and actually isn't a classic piece, to me, I don't think it's a good investment. So I just, well, they're not really my style, and I also just knew that they were going to be fleeting in fashion. So I basically made a video saying like, am I the only person that's not going to be buying those Birkenstocks? And it went a little bit viral. So it may seem like I'm contradicting myself now, because we have a cute little blue box here from Birkenstock. I ended up buying these off of Revolve, but they're not what you think. So a little bit of a twist. I did not know that they had this many styles, but the ones that everyone has are the Boston, and I think those are the ones that like were sold out everywhere in that like classic potato color, and I ended up going with a different pair. So these are the Arizona style, which is I think the classic like Birkenstock style, and I went with the color, I think it's called Stone. Does it not say? Oh, it's called Stone Coin. And I liked that these were different from the original tan color that they have. I don't know the actual color. I don't know the name of the color. But then they also have these little buckles that are monochrome. And I'll show you in a second once I actually clip up the sandal. But you guys, people have said that if you own a pair of Birkenstocks, they change your life because they're that comfortable. And I'm like, let's put that to the test. So they're like a light gray color. I honestly maybe prefer, I can't really tell. I like that they're monochrome. The buckle is plastic and it's the same color as, or like kind of the same color as the rest of the material. And then it also has this gray kind of sole. So I like that they're monochrome. It just makes them look a little bit more expensive, I think, in my opinion. And I got these in a size 40. So let's see how they fit, because I've never tried on a pair of Birkenstocks because I've been too busy talking crap about them. Okay, so they definitely fit. I almost feel, and I can't really show you guys because you're on the tripod, but I almost feel like I have a little bit of room, but I don't think I could go a half a size down. There's like barely any room in the back. But I'm almost wondering if I like how gray they are. I kind of think that I want something a little bit more nude toned, just because I feel like the gray might be a little bit harder to style. But to be honest, I also don't know how I would style them. So lots of question marks here. I guess this was a little bit of an impulsive purchase on my end because I don't know how I'm wearing them and I don't know if I wanted this color. So yeah, but they are really comfortable. I know there are a couple sizes left in this color. There was also a whiter color that I really fell in love with, but it would honestly get filthy. And even if I like spray them with my suede protector, I don't know how that would have held up. And I really just wanted to get, I don't know, like a quick sandal to throw on, and like basically in the way that I have my APL slides, I wanted something like this that I can wear out. So if I'm just running to grab like a quick coffee or going on a short little walk, dropping off my laundry, which I won't be doing anymore coming in the near future, then I just wanted a little throw on shoe. And then also, I don't know, I feel like they could have looked cool with like baggy jeans and a sweater or something moving into the fall months when it gets a little bit chillier. But I actually don't know that they're my vibe now that they're here. So there's your honest review. I think that they're cute, but I don't know that I would actually wear them. So I'm gonna look on the website to see if there's another tone of color that I would want. And if not, we're just gonna send them back and not be a Birkenstock girl, which is fine with me because I never was. So anyway, I am now going to prepare a little rail of outfits so that it forces me to film my video later, because I don't want to delay putting up a styling video for you guys. And in the meantime, I think until the sunlight comes into the living room for me to film, you guys, I'm probably gonna say it like, I'm actually not gonna say it. Me acknowledging the fact that I'm saying it right now. I won't be saying this for the next couple of weeks, but I cannot wait for all of the natural light that I'm going to have in this apartment. I think that it's going to be a great, and it sounds like so ridiculous that I'm just talking about sunlight and I'm talking about like it affecting my life this much, but especially in the winter, like we get 9 months of winter and we don't have any sunlight in our living room, in my room, and I'm just really excited to have like a nice bright sunny morning again. And the other part of it is for you guys. So my content on Instagram, if I want to film something at home, if I need to take photos of an unboxing, like everything is done in my desolate room that has like very, very yellow tone lighting. And I feel like it just doesn't do the product justice. It doesn't do the packaging justice. And it's just not, it's not up to par with like what I would want to take a product photo as, if that makes sense. And I have like a lot of limitations with that. So, you know, for my Instagram content, for like flat lays, for unboxings, and then for YouTube. So anytime I'm in the kitchen, I'm gonna have a window in the kitchen, or if I'm in the living room unboxing stuff like this, I'm not gonna have to sit in the same spot every time. Like the entire room is gonna have light, and it just honestly blows my mind. And I'm just so grateful since we signed this apartment that I'm gonna be able to have a space like that. And it just is actually crazy. Like you could see my face. I just honestly can't believe it. Like in New York City, I'm gonna have all of this light. So I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for you guys to see the spot. I'm so excited. And we're basically just waiting now for the current tenant to find a new apartment and move out by August 31st. And then we will be in there on September 1st. I'm hoping that she moves a couple days earlier though, so that we can finally just like have the place painted and turned over by the 1st, because I have to be out of here on the 1st. So fingers crossed, say some prayers, and I'm just really excited. I can't wait for all of the moving vlogs, and I'm already placing a couple of home decor like slash things that we need order. I don't want to go too crazy because of the purchase that I just made and all of the fees and stuff that we had to deal with over the past like couple weeks. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I can't wait to share that with you. But for now, we're gonna keep editing the vlogs that are in my little dark apartment. I think I also might make a smoothie for breakfast now that I have all of these ingredients, and I just bought spinach as well, so I could throw that in there and kind of get my daily value. After eating the way that I did yesterday, I feel kind of gross, and I want to make up for it and really just get my body back to a really nice healthy state. And I also need to, kind of contradictory to that, change my gym membership and cancel it because my new building has a gym, so I'm not going to need that anymore. I'm excited to not have to pay every single month, even though it'll definitely be factored into the cost of my new apartment. It's always so satisfying to me when I get a perfect pour. So I'm gonna just grab my little glass straw and sit on the couch and eat this and watch Harry Potter. But I wanted to mention that I've been using the oat milk from Malk, and there's a couple different flavors. I have chocolate, vanilla, and original, and it just gives the smoothie like a really nice, like better consistency. And normally I just put water in, but I kind of like having the oat milk, and if I want to do something a little bit sweeter, then I do the vanilla or the chocolate, which actually pairs really nicely with my protein powder. So I'm just gonna have this. It's almost 11 o'clock, so it's kind of a late breakfast for me, but I am just gonna finish this through and then have some lunch in a little bit. Okay, so it's just around 9, almost 9:30 now, and I've just been working for the past couple of hours. I'm trying to get my inbox a little bit more clear so that tomorrow I don't have any stress about having to do all of that, because I have a bunch of other things that I have to do on Mondays that I would like to focus on tomorrow morning. So tomorrow I'm going to shoot with Hathel, but I am about to put all my outfits together and found myself trying on the Birkenstocks, and honestly I am getting used to the shape of them. That sounds really strange, but the whole like toe point being like really pointy, like on the inner parts, like where my big toe is, that part is just a little bit strange for me. And the color, so I honestly don't think I'm gonna keep them because I don't love the gray. If anything, maybe I would get just the classic, like more like beige color, just because I feel like it'll match a lot more with my wardrobe. And just like, for example, like wearing all black, I don't really like the way that the gray looks like looks with black, but I would like the tan. So I think I'm going to exchange these and bring them to the post office tomorrow just so I can get the process going. Revolve is great about that though, because I do have a return label already inside the box and I just have to stick it to the outside and send it off. But the other thing too is that I think these are a little big on me, and I don't know how much smaller the half size is. I'm going to try to show you guys. I don't know how much smaller the half size is, and this is my smaller foot, but if I show you like my larger foot, I guess they fit. I don't know. Now you guys can fully see that I'm so lopsided because these fit completely differently and they're the same size. My feet are just not. So I think I'm going to stick with the 40 anyway, because it's not like, I don't know. I'm just afraid that this foot wouldn't fit. Well, now you can kind of see that there was a gap at the end there, but I don't want this foot to not fit into the smaller size. So yeah, we have a lot of challenges going on here, and they don't do half sizes. So I might just send these back and then decide a little bit later down the road and see if I end up wanting to even like keep / get Birkenstocks, because I'm still a little unsure on how to style them. So in the meantime, just in case you guys are wondering, the update is that I am going to send these back. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I look like I don't have hair because it's a little bit dark right now in the apartment, and my bun is like way in the back there. So I am gonna just sit here and do my 5-minute shoot makeup with you guys, and it might take a little bit longer than that because I wanted to chat to you guys about the apartment situation, because I went and was editing a couple of vlogs yesterday and I realized that I don't think I've ever told you guys the situation. And so I've just been like gliding through vlogs and not even telling you that we locked down an apartment. So if you guys saw a few videos ago, I did do an apartment tour. It's the one that's called I'm Moving. So if you haven't seen it and you want to get a little sneak peek of the space, then definitely go check that out. But yeah, so I am moving farther downtown, and that is mainly the reason why we're gonna have so much space and light. Basically, as you move out of the like Soho, West Village, kind of like Flatiron area, whether it's like uptown or downtown, you can pay probably a little bit less and get so much more space. And that's exactly what we're doing. My rent is not going to be that much cheaper, but thank God we have the most beautiful apartment. So I am so excited. I cannot wait to live with my boyfriend. I cannot wait to live in this space. And I honestly, like, the tenant that was there right now, she is like married and pregnant, and she was there when I was looking and touring the apartment, and she's just the renter. She's not the owner. And I literally thought to myself that like I want to stay here until I'm like married and pregnant. But honestly, realistically, I will probably move to either Jersey City or Hoboken the year after. So this is probably going to be my last year living in New York. Obviously, I'll always be here, like, you know, going and meeting my friends to shoot pictures and like all that fun stuff. But I just cannot wait. So what does this building have that we do not have here? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a pretty long list. I adore this apartment, as you guys know. I love the way that we decorated. I love the way that it's laid out. It's so open concept. But we do also get that feel in the new apartment. So we kind of just have a little bit of an upgrade of what we're dealing with right now. It's going to be a 1-bedroom. My boyfriend and I do not need to have a second bedroom. We don't need an office or anything like that, because I have to be in 4 times a week and he likes to go in 3 times. So he'll have a little desk area. I don't think I'm gonna have a whole desktop, just because I feel like it's not necessary if I'm only working from home on Fridays. So that is the structure of the apartment. We have closets. So many closets. It blows my mind. I honestly, until going to this neighborhood, didn't think that, excuse my weird face while I'm talking, didn't think that this was possible. And so that was a huge shock. And so it's, as you walk in, there's closets all lining the walls. And then there's a huge closet in the bedroom as well. So lots of storage. space to grow into. Not to say that I won't continue to like clean out my wardrobe, because I am trying to be more of a minimalist and just sell things as I'm no longer using them. That's why I went and did a huge like closet purge for Poshmark. And yeah, so lots of storage. I'm not gonna have to keep anything under my bed, which I don't know if I've ever even showed you guys my under the bed storage. It's probably because it's the least aesthetically pleasing thing you'll ever see in your life. And I'm very like, you know, driven by the aesthetics. And yeah, so not the best situation we're in right now. So we have a kitchen with a dishwasher, and we also have gas stoves, which we have in this apartment now, but it was something that was important to my boyfriend because he loves to cook. And with the electric stove, you just never know how hot it is, honestly. So that's a super huge plus that we were not seeing in apartments in West Village. So dishwasher, gym in the building, rooftop, which are two things that we don't have right now. So I am going to be canceling my gym membership and most likely going to be downloading the Join Form, or just, I think it's just called Form. It's by Sammy Clark. And they're just a bunch of at-home workouts. I need to grab my mascara. And so that is going to be the ultimate test, because I always make the excuse that my gym is 10 minutes away and I never want to walk there in the cold, and I never want to, you know, like leave my apartment and whatever I'm doing to go and have a workout. But I don't have the excuse anymore because it's going to be right downstairs. And then the rooftop has a bunch of different loungers. So in the summertime, I don't have to be painfully pale until I get to go home and sit outside. So that's going to be lovely. We have a doorman and we have a package room. So if you guys have been here for this past year, you know that I've had, honestly, it's been pretty lucky, and I don't want to jinx it while I'm still here for the next month, but I've only had one package stolen, which is like pretty good. I think my roommates also had one package stolen, and it was like our tree skirt for when we had a Christmas tree. So we didn't really lose out on much. But it would just be nice to have everything like organized and delivered and like secure. So that's just something that I'm super excited about. And what else? I mean, the apartment itself is just like huge. It has central air, which even like, again, shocks me to say. And there's just a lot of opportunity to, you know, like create a space that's like something that really feels like home for us. Obviously in the city, it's very like hustle and bustle, and a lot of people coming in and out every single day. And so we just want to have a space that feels like home. And I'm really excited to decorate and place all of these homeware orders and all that kind of stuff. Obviously we need necessities first. So like, for example, we are selling our couch, and couches are so freaking expensive. And I was trying to not buy one from someone on Facebook Marketplace, but honestly, I might have to exercise that possibility because they're just so expensive. We also need to get a queen size bed because I have a full, and honestly, I mean, it wouldn't be bad with a full, but I think, you know, like we're two grown adults, the space is huge, and there was a queen bed in the room when we went in there, and there was still so much room. Like, there's room for 2 nightstands, which blows my mind. And so I'm going to be selling my nightstand as well because I only have one, and it's from Home Goods, and the chances of me finding another one are very, very slim. So yeah, we have a running list of things that this apartment has that I am so excited for, and it's also super easy for me to get to work. I think the commute is an extra 3 minutes, which is nothing at all. And I just kind of like the fact that I'm also going to be like, you know, in a different, I mean, not that I'm in the same neighborhood as my office right now, but I always liked the fact that I don't work near where I live just because I have like complete separation from that. So anyway, that is the update with the apartment. I need to get my outfits on because I'm going to meet Hathel to shoot, and it's 7:03. We're meeting at 7:30. And I'm just gonna get the steamer out so I can get this linen set steamed before I head out. So I'm gonna end this vlog off here just because it's the start of a new week and I need to pack for Greece. So big shocker there because I didn't tell you guys where I was going. I am going to Greece with my mom and sister at the end of this week, and I need to do a pack with me. It's already Monday and we leave on Friday. And I only have one work from home day to like pack and get myself ready, which I think is going to be on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited to take you guys along to what I'm going to be bringing with me because this is the only like huge vacation that I'm taking this summer, and this is the only vacation where like the outfits are gonna matter. But at the same time, I don't want to pack too much because I'm trying to like leave room to buy stuff, and my sister's gonna be there for 2 weeks, going to visit some of our other family, so she needs room in her suitcase. We want to try to take things home for her and stuff. So I am definitely going to take you guys through that whole process and let you know my thoughts and ideas for vacation packing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you on my channel, and I hope to see you all in my next video.